This is day number 10 of my Journey Back to Power Challenge, and today's blog post is inspired by a post that I put up on Facebook yesterday. It was just a little poetic ditty that said, I desire to dance and romance and find love, perchance. And soon after I posted it, there was a comment that said, first you must find love within yourself. So this brought up a couple things inside of me. First off, I do believe that what we see in our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality. So yes, if we want to find love, we do need to be self-loving. And also, I think so many of us are not in touch with our desires deeply enough. We're not even willing to say, I desire love, because we feel like we're not good enough, we're not worthy enough, that we have to reach a certain standard, we have to love ourselves in a specific way before we can actually have that in our life. And so it's been an interesting thing with this advice. This is actually advice that I've given to other people too. You have to love yourself before you can love someone else, or before someone else loves you. I believe we also have to be in touch with our desires deeply enough to say, this is what I want. It's a matter of decisiveness, that I desire love, or I do desire a man in my life, or I desire financial freedom, or I desire an at-home business, or I desire a heightened creativity, or whatever it is that you desire. We have to be deeply in touch with our desires enough that we own them and we claim them and we walk empowered in our life toward them. It's not just a matter of saying, when I reach this certain place, then I'll be worthy of love. Or when I do this certain thing, then I'll be worthy of my financial freedom. Or anything, it goes really, really far. But so many people, I think, are waiting to reach a certain place before they walk with empowered movement towards what they want, before they really own their desires. And they actually feel a certain level of shame for even having a desire, because they feel like, if I don't find this certain level of self-love, then I'm just not lovable. Well, that's not true. I mean, how is it that we actually do develop self-love? Because in my experience, developing self-love has been a matter of giving myself opportunity in so many different ways. It's been giving myself opportunity to develop a home business. That has helped me learn self-love. It's been giving myself an opportunity to learn about the stock market. That has helped me develop my self-love. It's been giving myself an opportunity to date. That has helped me develop my self-love. If I didn't give myself these opportunities to interact with life, then I wouldn't be able to see the outer reflection that's being given back to me, right? Every single person I've dated has offered some form of reflection. It's like, oh, okay, well, with this guy, I'm really wanting him to show up for me more. Oh, maybe I'm wanting to show up for myself more. Or, this guy doesn't communicate very well. Oh, maybe I need to communicate with myself and my own emotions a little bit more. And I believe that, yes, everything that we have in our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality. And also, we need to really own and be in touch with what it is that we want in our life. Without being in touch with what it is that we want in our life, we can't achieve it. We won't take empowered movement towards it because we don't even know what it is. So this advice about first you must love yourself more, I find it to be kind of detrimental to some people, honestly. I have a friend who really believes that. She's like, I know I just need to love myself before I'll find love. And so in turn, everywhere she goes, she doesn't give herself an opportunity to relate to men. She doesn't even see men. She really doesn't even think there are good men out there. And that's because she's waiting to reach a certain standard of love in herself before she allows love into her life. So I am challenging you today. Is there something, a desire that you have in your life that you have set some belief around? You've set some standard saying, before I can actually have this desire, I need to show up in this way, or this needs to happen in my life. And is that belief true? And is it really compassionate to be holding that belief? And how can you walk forward in empowered movement towards your desire exactly as you are today? Because you do not have to do anything to have that desire. You are completely worthy exactly as you are right now. And every step along the journey is going to take you just a little bit closer in yourself and in your outer reality towards what it is that you desire. But first, you have to take that empowered movement towards allowing yourself to actually receive it and let it in. So I would love to hear in the comments about your desires and if there's some standard that you've been holding yourself to. And I'd love, just for you to mull it over. Is it really true? Is there some way that I can take empowered movement towards this desire before this standard is met?